Bluetooth. Bluetooth is a short-range wireless technology standard that is used for exchanging data between fixed and mobile devices over short distances and building personal area networks. In the most widely used mode, transmission power is limited to 2.5 milliwatts, giving it a very short range of up to 10 meters, 33 feet. It employs UHF radio waves in the ISM bands, from 2.402 GHz to 2.48 GHz. It is mainly used as an alternative to wire connections, to exchange files between nearby. The name, Bluetooth, was proposed in 1997 by Jim Kardach of Intel, one of the founders of the Bluetooth SIG. The name was inspired by a conversation with Sven Mattisson, who related Scandinavian history through tales from Frans G. Bengtsson's The Long Ships, a historical novel about Vikings, and the 10th century Danish king Harald Bluetooth. Upon discovering a picture of the runestone of Harald Bluetooth in the book A History of the Vikings by Gwyn Jones, Jim proposed Bluetooth as the code name for the short-range wireless program, which is now called Bluetooth. Portable devices and connect cell phones and music players with wireless headphones. The development of the short-link radio technology, later named Bluetooth, was initiated in 1989 by Nils Rydbeck, CTO at Ericsson Mobile in Lund, Sweden. The purpose was to develop wireless headsets, according to two inventions by Johan Ullman. Nils Rydbeck tasked Torud Wingren with specifying and Dutchman Jaap Hartsen and Sven Mattisson with developing. Both were working for Ericsson in Lund. Principal design and development began in 1994, and by 1997 the team had a workable solution. From 1997 Oljan Johansson became the project leader and propelled the technology and standardization. In 1997, Adalio Sanchez, then head of IBM ThinkPad product R&D, approached Nils Rydbeck about collaborating on integrating a mobile phone into a ThinkPad notebook. The two assigned engineers from Ericsson and IBM studied the idea. The conclusion was that power consumption on cell phone technology at that time was too high to allow viable integration into a notebook and still achieve adequate battery life. Instead, the two companies agreed to integrate Ericsson's short-link technology on both a ThinkPad notebook and an Ericsson phone to accomplish the goal. Since neither IBM ThinkPad notebooks nor Ericsson phones were the market share leaders in their respective markets at that time, Adalio Sanchez and Nils Rydbeck agreed to make the short-link technology an open industry standard to permit each player maximum market access. Ericsson contributed the short-link radio technology, and IBM contributed patents around the logical layer. Adalio Sanchez of IBM then recruited Stephen Nachtsheim of Intel to join, and then Intel also recruited Toshiba and Nokia. In May 1998, the Bluetooth SIG was launched with IBM and Ericsson as the founding signatories and a total of 5 members: Ericsson, Intel, Nokia, Toshiba, and IBM. The first Bluetooth device was revealed in 1999. It was a hands-free mobile headset that earned the Best of Show Technology Award at Comdex. The first Bluetooth mobile phone was the Ericsson T36, but it was the revised T39 model that actually made it to store shelves in 2001. In parallel, IBM introduced the IBM ThinkPad A30 in October 2001, which was the first notebook with integrated Bluetooth. Bluetooth's early incorporation into consumer electronics products continued at VOSI Technologies in Costa Mesa, California, USA, initially overseen by founding members Bajon Umini and Tom Davidson. VOSI Technologies had been created by real estate developer Ivano Stegmenga, with United States Patent 608507, for communication between a cellular phone and a vehicle's audio system. At the time, Sony Ericsson had only a minor market share in the cellular phone market, which was dominated in the US by Nokia and Motorola. Due to ongoing negotiations for an intended licensing agreement with Motorola beginning in the late 1990s, VOSI could not publicly disclose the intention, integration, and initial development of other enabled devices, which were to be the first smart home, internet-connected devices. VOSI needed a means for the system to communicate without a wired connection from the vehicle to the other devices in the network. Bluetooth was chosen, since Wi-Fi was not yet readily available or supported in the public market. VOSI had begun to develop the VOSI Cello integrated vehicular system and some other internet-connected devices, one of which was intended to be a tabletop device named the VOSI Symphony, networked with Bluetooth. Through the negotiations with Motorola, VOSI introduced and disclosed its intent to integrate Bluetooth in its devices. In the early 2000s, a legal battle ensued between VOSI and Motorola, which indefinitely suspended release of the devices. Later, Motorola implemented it in their devices, which initiated the significant propagation of Bluetooth in the public market due to its large market share at the time.